Hello my dear people, welcome to the channel. Today we move to solve some other aptitude related questions belongs to letter analogy. Usually in some exams of central government they may ask for around 3 to 4 marks questions. You will see from letter analogy itself. So let us introduce about letter analogy, what actually it is and how actually it should be carried. Okay, in some other examples as the video moves, we will solve some examples so that you will get better knowledge to solve these questions within minute. Okay, so what is actually letter analogy? Seems in this type of questions, two groups of alphabets related to each other in same way are given, and we are required to find out this relationship and choose a group of alphabets which is related in the same way to a third group provided in the question. So this is a whole sentence. It is very difficult to understand here, so let us begin with one problem. I will solve one example and I will explain how actually the letter analogies looks like and what actually the steps we have to consider before solving this. Okay, so you can see example here. It's like you can see some set of letters. It's like this is the first group, this is the second group, that is PQR, XYZ is the third group. It's like in between that you have something called is2. Here it is double is2, and again here it is is2. This is the first group, this is the second group, and this is the third group. You have to find out this question mark. He is sitting in some options. You have to consider a perfect option and you have to fit here such that there by developing some relationship between the given problem. Okay, here BCD has some relationship between PQR. First step is identify what is the relationship between BCD and PQR, and the same relationship you must implement to this group, XYZ group, so that I will get what is actually the question mark is. Okay, what is the step first? What actually you have to do in this step? Very simple. First of all, the first and second group, you write it in the column wise, that is B, C, D, and it has a relationship between with the P, Q, R, right? It has a relationship with PQR. So first, next I want to find out what is actually the relationship between XYZ and another term here, right? So let's see what is actually the relationship between BCD and PQR. So in the left side of B, I will write the positions and positions of the letters. That's B belongs is 2, right? Position of C is 3, position of D is 4. Whereas in the right side of PQR, I will write the positions of P. Position of P is 16, position of Q is 17, position of R is 18, right? So now you have to see what is actually the relationship between B and P, C and Q, D and R, right? So it's like it's an addition, like 2 plus 14, you get what? 16, right? Again 3 plus 14, you get 17. 4 plus 14, you get 18, right? So logic here is plus 14 logic, plus 14 logic. So similarly from X there is one letter I want to count such that the difference between that must be plus 14. From the Z also it must be plus 14. So in the left side of X, write on its position, it is 24, Y is 25 and Z is 26. Similarly, I want to count 24 plus something so that I will get the letter which is actually asked to find out, right? So how to find out the position of after X, which is the 14th letter, how to find out it? So first write down the position of X, that is 24, right? And when we talk about the alphabets in the forward direction, In the forward direction, 26th letter is Z. 26th letter is Z. So after Z, it is a cyclic order. After Z, A comes, right? Its number is 1. So 24 is X. X belongs to 24, and only two numbers are required here, 25 and 26. For that, when I get to 26, the Z comes, right, to picture, and the cyclic order again, cyclic order finishes here, and again another letter A starts with position 1. So very simple. Position of X is 24 plus 2, I get Z, plus 12, I will get the required, because 2 plus 12 is 14. So I require, you see here, the logic behind this is 14 plus 14. So 2 plus 12. So what is the 12th letter now? What is the 12th letter? I have leave this and just focus on 12. Which is the 12th letter? I have L. So here it is L. And again, in the same manner, Y is 25 plus 1, the cycle completes, plus remaining is now 13, right? Remaining is 13. Focus on this 13, which is the 13th letter, it is M. So 13th, here it is M. And next one is 26, it belongs to Z, plus 0 plus 14, right? 26, it completes here, the cycle completes here. Again the cycle starts from A, 1 as 1, and 14th letter we get is N. So here it is N. So in this letter analogy series, I have got the answer, like I have got the group of letters which is having the same logic as BCD and PQR, that is XYZ and LMN. Whether it is there in the option? Yes. LMN is my answer. Answer is LMN. Option is B. This is my answer. Question number 1. Now I have explained how actually it works, letter analogy, what is the step you have to consider, and let us solve some other problems so that it must be easy to you for practicing, right? So the question, it looks like, select the related letters from the given alternatives. Okay, what is the first step? Write down, just see here, this is the first group, ZYX is the second group. First group and second group has some relation. The same relation you must maintain to find out this question mark. Okay, so it is sitting in some options here. So first, what is the first thing? Write down the given series in column wise, that is A, B, C. Yes, next comes Z, Y, X. You have to find out what is the relation between these, so that the same relation I have to maintain for D, E, F, and I want to find out this question mark. So there is some relationship between A, Z, B, Y and C, X. What is that now? So this is very important to think. When you get a letter A along with Z, there is in the previous video I explained, it is nothing but your complementary series. It comes like, it's a complementary series. Okay, it is complementary series. That is nothing but, in the forward direction you must write 13 letters, because the alphabets have total of 26 letters. Divided by 2, I will get 13, right? In the forward direction you write 13, and in the reverse direction you have to write 13. Okay, 13 letters. That is, I will explain this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. It becomes 13. Next, from N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y and Z. This is your complementary series. It is called as complementary series. So how to remember this complementary series? There is one story behind this. That is, it looks like AZ, right? It's like, I have booked in Amazon, I have booked a bike its name is Crux, and I have it was delivered from Dwaraka, okay, and it is delivering today evening, and I want to go a ride along with my friends to have fun. Next, I saw the rate. Oh my god, it's a GST rate, and I need high sound for my bike. So I asked what is the rate in Indian rupees. Okay, and I went to one shop named Joe's, and I was waiting in a queue, but I got a match 2020. It's between our RCB and Kings 11 Punjab. Finally, I just fall. I became unconscious, and doctors, they have admitted me to the hospital, and doctor said you have low BP and low sugar content, so eat mango. Right? This is the story behind this. It's for just fun, okay? You can utilize this story just to remember what is actually the complementary series is. Okay? So this complementary series is a complementary. Just see A, Z, yes, it is a complementary series. Next BY, yes, it is a complementary. Next CX, yes, it is also a complementary series. Next, what about D now? For D it is W. For E it is EV, evening, EV. And for F it is fun, is FU. So my answer for this question is WVU, and option is, whether it is there, yes, option C. You can see WVU. This is my option. So keep this story in your mind and practice it once, and it will be never forgotten. I am sure it won't be forgotten. Okay, let us move to second question. We'll solve it very fast now. It's already practiced. First thing is you have to write it in column wise. GKP and CUA, you have to find out what is the question mark. Here it is. So find out the relationship between those. In the left side of F, I will write its number 6, I is 9, M is 13. In the right side, I will write for G it is 7, K is 11, P is 16, and I identify what is actually the relationship between this. So 6 plus 1 it is 7, 9 plus 2 it is 11, 13 plus 3 it is 16. So it is increasing. For the first letters, it's like it's moving like plus 1, plus 2, and plus 3, right? It is plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 logic. So C plus 1 is D. U plus 2, write down. If you require, you can write the positions. C is 3, U is 21, and A is 1. 21 plus it is 4, okay. 21 plus 2 it is 23. 23 is W. Again 1 plus 3 it is 4. 4 is D. Answer is D. W D. Option is, I think it is there in option. Yes, option D. Option D is the correct answer for this question. Let us move to question number 3. Again, I will solve it very quickly. You should be very fast. Write down in the column wise MIKE, OGMC, and you have to find out what is actually the relation between CLAD and next letters. Okay. So in the left line, I will write it is 13. I is 9, K is 11, E is 5. In the right side, I will write O is 15, G is 7, M is 13, and C is 3. Next, identify what is the relation between these letters. Okay, 13 plus 2 is 15, 9 minus 2 is 7, 11 plus 2 is 13, and 5 minus 3 is 5 minus 2 is 3. It is like it is in the order of plus 2, minus 2, plus 2, and minus plus 2 and minus 2. So similar relation you maintain here. That is plus 2, here it is minus 2, it is plus 2, and here it is minus 2. I will write down the positions of C. C is 3, L is 12, A is 1, D is 4, and 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 is E, 12 minus 2 is 10, it is J, A plus 2 is sorry, 1 plus 2 is 3, then is C, and 4 minus 2 is 2, that is B. So answer is E, J, C, B. Whether it is there? Yes, option B. Option B, you can see E, J, C, B. Option B is the right answer. I will move to the next question. It's simple. If you practice it, it's nothing. It's a fraction of second work. Okay. Again, I will write down in column wise direction. R, A, U. You have to find out what is P, K, G relationship. Find out what is the relationship between M and R, D and A, R and U. In the left side, I will write down the numbers 13, 4 and 18. In the right side, I will write its number. It's 18, it's 1 and it's 21. 13 plus 5 is 18, right? 4 minus 3, it is 1. 18 plus 3, you get 21. The same sequence you maintain here. That is, here it is plus 5, here is minus 3, it is plus 3. Write down here the numbers of P. It is 16, K is 11, G is 7. 16 plus 5, 21, that is U. And 11 minus 3, it is 8, it is H. And 7 plus 3 is 10, it is J. So answer I get is U, H, J. Whether it is there in the option? Yes, I think it is there. Yes, B option. Option B, U, H, J is the right answer for this question. I will move to next question. Guys, I think you are following me. So again, write down the letters in horizontal, vertical direction. T, R, A, P. Okay, next P, O, T, S. Next you have to find out what is actually the question mark is. So what is the relationship between this? You have to find out what is the relationship between this. But when you look at first and second group, in the first group there is P, in the second group whether there is P? Yes, it is at the last. And in the first group A stands for second, whereas in the second group A stands for 3, and R stands for third in first group, and whereas R stands for second in second group, and T stands for fourth in first group and first in second group. So there is an interlink between. It's like it's interlinked like this: A to A, next R to R, and T to T. Similar manner, just P must be in the fourth position, O must be in the third position, T must be in the second position, and S must be in the first position. So my answer here, very simple, it is just to check whether the letters are repeating in this first and second series. If the letters are repeating, then this will be the logic behind this: P to P, A to A, R to R, and T to T. So P should be here, O should be next letter, T should be here, and S should be here. So this is the logic behind this. Answer for this is S, T, O, P, stop. And option is, I think it is there, yes, C. Option C is the right answer for this question. Thank you guys. We'll meet again with some other problems. Thank you.